So anyway, why am I in shock about my wife? Someone in the live stream actually said it, and the last live stream I did when I was at Buffalo Wild Wings, and I have to say it hurt me because what they were saying, I agreed with it. I agreed with it. She looked great, People say, "Oh, I'm looking at her videos, on her YouTube channel, Wigglicious." She looked great. She did, and she looked even better in person. You know, she got this brain surgery. It was January of 2024. She had 3 tumors at that time in her brain. One of them was removed. The other two wasn't, which I never understood. But I guess they said the brain could only take a certain amount. I don't know. They took out one, and she was having at the time, because it was meant to be the tumor. She was having memory problems. Nothing bad, but she was like forgetting her, birthdays, things like that. She was having a little trouble, like texting, writing. It was bothering her. And the good thing was, once she had this procedure done, this was January 2024, she felt better. She made her full recovery, which is very common for my wife. She always made full recoveries. She always made full recoveries. Every single time she went to the hospital, she made full recoveries. After that, she looked like her old self, 100%, Nothing that you would ever think in a million years that she could possibly pass away. No chance of that. Every time my wife went to the hospital, she always recovered. She always recovered. So the thing is, what happened? What happened? I don't know. And that's exactly what this person was saying on the last live stream. They were like, Rich, I looked at her video. She looked great. And she looked great to me too. Is it possible? I believe, look, I can't prove this. It's these stupid surgeries. Again, it's not medical advice what I'm about to say. I'm not a doctor. This subject, just in my opinion, it's these surgeries, man. These surgeries seem to make things worse. Again, this spread, in my opinion. Again, I'm not a doctor. I hate that word. I take it back. I hate that word, worse. It's just that, let's put it to you this way. In 2016, my wife had DCIS. It was DCIS, the cancer, which means it was contained in the breast. I told her, I said, Jen, don't get the surgery. Don't get the mastectomy where they remove the breast. I said, don't do it. It's going to stay in the breast. It's going to be contained. But she's like, I want it out of me, Rich. I just want it out of me. I'm like, I don't think it's a good idea. I said, just leave it alone. After she got the surgery, it became stage 4. It became stage 4 after the surgery. A few more months later, 3-4 months later. I have a feeling that that's what happened with the brain surgery too. I have a feeling, because she had this cancer that was very rare. Very, very rare. That it was in the spinal cord and the brain. It's something very rare. Anyway, I don't know. Too many people are coming here. Too many people are joking around. I don't know. I might just do this when I go home, guys. I don't know. I think I'm going to just do this live when I go home. There's just too many people that are joking around, man. It's too much. I've had about 3 or 4 people come in here like this is a joke live stream, I'm trying to tell people something. This is a serious live stream. Jake, okay, finally there's someone. See, like, these people are like, people are just, oh man. I just can't handle it, man. It's just too many people coming here joking around, man. What's up, Jake? I'm heartbroken and everybody's joking around, you know? So the mechanic, yeah. You know what it is? I told my wife, man. I'm heartbroken. I begged her, man. I begged her. I said, don't do, this is the 2016. Don't do the mastectomy. I said, you have DCIS. I said, the cancer is contained. It's contained in the breast. Leave it alone. I said, don't do it. But she was like, you know, she's like, I want it out of me, Rich. Please support me. I want it out of me. I'm like, yeah, it's just sometimes I can't. Jake, I'm having a bad night. You know what's happening, brother? I'm having a bad night. I'm super heartbroken over my wife tonight. I'm going to be honest with all of you. I'm super heartbroken. I'm really super heartbroken. And people they come here and they act like complete friggin' mamalukes. And I just sometimes can't deal with it.
Sorry, Jordan.
What happened now?
No, I was just talking to
Anyway,
I'm not late.
so Jake, you know,
Yeah.
the bottom line is that I'm heartbroken. I just can't believe that my wife is gone. I can't believe she passed away. I just, it's hard to live without your heartbeat, man. My wife was my soulmate. My wife was everything to me, man. Yeah, these people, they think everything is a joke, Jake, these guys, these trolls. It's true in a way, the mechanic. Look, the doctor did promise her that if she got this mastectomy, she'd be cancer-free and she wouldn't need to get chemo. That is what the doctor said. Of course, after it happened, and of course, after it turned invasive, the doctor kind of denied all of that. And they get away with murder, these mother effers. They get away with everything. They get away with it. You know, it's terrible. You know, that's why I learned in life you got to record everything people say, you know. I should have did that, but I didn't do that back then like an idiot. My head is shot. I can't, guys. I just can't. Detective Pikachu, stop joking around, man. Your wife was gone in 2022. Come on, stop joking, man. If it's not true, don't joke around, man. Don't joke around. Another thing I can't stand is if people say something that's not real. I just can't, man. Seriously, stop it. Oh, I can't. Doctors can say whatever they want. If you're serious, right, then I have no idea why you're hating at all. If you're serious. If you're serious, then that is every reason in the world to stop hating, man, if you lost your wife. There's no more reason to hate. Especially with people like me, who lost my wife and my mother, okay, in 2 weeks. Guys, you shouldn't be... Detective Pikachu, look, just even what you're saying right now, you're talking like an idiot, man. You don't swear on your grandmother like that, man. I gotta get out of here. You just don't do that, man. You're talking like an idiot, man. Look, I gotta end this live stream. You're talking like an idiot, man. You're talking like an idiot. You're talking like an idiot. I told you to stop doing this stuff. I told you this is serious right now, man. Delete that comment that you just said. That's just terrible, man. Jake, it's definitely devastating. I'm just trying to read the last part of your comment. I'm sure your wife took care all while grieving. I don't understand the last part of your... Can you elaborate what you were trying to say there, Jake? It has to be devastating, man, taking in all the things I'm sure your wife took care of, all while grieving. taken in all the things I'm sure your wife took care of. What? I'm sorry, Jake. I'm not following that. I want to sound very nice and sincere. That you are grieving while taking on more for your family. Well, when you say taking on more for my family, are you referring to my mom? Because I'm taking on so much. Are you referring to about like that we lost our household income? Because I'm taking. You're right. I am taking on a lot, but I didn't know specifically like what were you referring to? Because I'm dealing with so much, Jake. Are you just you're talking about everything? I'm taking on a lot, Jake. I am taking on so much, man. Are you talking about dealing with the haters? Like what are you saying? Just a lot of stuff in general, right? You're right, Jake. I'm having a bad night. Jake, please forgive me. Thank you so much, Ash 12. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Thank you so much, man. I'm having a bad night, Jake. You got to forgive me. I'm having a really bad night, man. I don't know what it is. You know what it is? I just can't accept it because she was okay, and she looked great to me. She looked great to me, and it all happened so fast, man. It all happened so fast, Jake. It was like a couple of days, you know? Like it was my daughter's birthday, January 7th. And then after that, like, I don't know, a few days later, she got the urinary tract. That was no big deal, the urinary tract infection. But then she got the aspiration pneumonia, man. And just, I don't know, you know what's weird? The first couple of days she was in the hospital, they gave her antibiotics, and she actually called me. She called me saying that she felt better. She called me, it was like day 2. She actually called me on the phone. She's like, Rich, you know, they gave me antibiotics. I'm feeling better, honey. I'm like, that's great, you know? Yeah, but you were very sarcastic, I think. You called me a beggar or something, Leggy. God bless you. If I remember correctly, you called me a beggar. So when there's hate, I explained this to everybody. Listen to me. Whenever you go to hate, that's it, no song. No song with hate. Okay, I had this conversation with Detective Pikachu. If you give a cash app or a super chat or anything, and then hate comes after it, that's it. All bets are off, man. Right, ain't too proud to beg. Right, so in essence, you're calling me a beggar. See, what you don't understand, Leggy, is this, and I don't wish this on you, and we all know your real name is not Leggy, but I don't wish this on you. What happened to my family was a tragedy. A tragedy. This is what you're not understanding. It was no one's fault. It wasn't my wife's fault. It wasn't my mother's fault. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my children's fault. Mechanic, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about, man? What kind of a crazy question? What are you talking about? Who's feeding Jennifer? Yeah, right. I don't understand what you're saying, man. Who was feeding her? She was on a feeding tube, man. I know what you're talking about, man. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm getting too depressed. You guys crazy questions and some lunatic questions here. Guys, can we just keep it positive? Is it possible? You guys, like, can we just keep it possible? Like, just possible, like, to be positive? You think it's possible for a little while? Like, just be like positive, man. Yeah, thanks, Jake. God bless you, brother. Hey, Jake, remember, man, you seem like a really good guy. We're hurting, brother. Consider, man, a small cash app, $5-10, man. It'll make our lives better, man. If enough of my supporters helped us right now, man, just consider it, man. It's not, you know, I'd appreciate it, you know. I'm not trying to be like out of line or anything. It's just that we lost our entire household income, and I'm trying my best to get it all back here for my kids. I'm trying to get it back for my children, for Michael and Sophia. Michael is 14, Sophia's 11. We lost $7,000 a month. I'm looking for people to come together, you know, come together for the Apefather, come together for the family, man. You know, say like, Apefather, God bless you and your family, you know? Here's a small little cash app from my heart. I don't understand why everybody can't just do that, you know? It's like, I don't get it. You know what's scary? When haters are doing it. Haters are doing it, and good people are it. There you go, Jake. God bless you, man. God bless you, Jake. Jake is my true brother. Jake, God bless you, man. I love you, Jake. God bless you, Jake. Thank you, brother. That's what I'm talking about now. I say Jake is a great man. Great heart, good person, man. Thank you so much, Jake. My family thanks you. Thank you, brother. Jackie, are you starting in again with me? Maybe he can't. Come on, be good, Jackie, please. We talked about this before. Oh, are you talking? I'm sorry. You're talking to Leggy. I apologize, Jackie. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Jake. I apologize. I thought you were talking about Jake. You're talking about Leggy. My mistake. I thought you said maybe he can't. I thought you were referring to Jake. I love you, brother. God bless you, Jake. Thank you, Jake. God bless, man. I thought you were saying something else, Jackie. I'm sorry. My bad. I thought you meant like that Jake can't do it. I was like, Jake just didn't know you're defending me. That's why I'm apologizing to you. I'm apologizing to you. Look, Jackie, I'm having a very bad night. Please forgive me. I'm having a really, really bad night, and I know I'm a little like, I'm really missing my wife tonight, like, big time. No, Jackie, thank you for defending me. I'm sorry. I apologize to you, okay? I'm having a really bad night. I think this might be the worst night yet. I'm really down, man. God bless. I'm just having a bad night, Jackie. I didn't mean no harm. Thank you. God bless you. I don't know what it is. I'm very jumpy. Everybody can see I'm not myself. But the funny thing is I'm getting super chats. Maybe I should always be jumpy. John Benton, God bless you again, John. John, God bless you, brother. Thank you, John Benton. John comes through again. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. I appreciate it, John. John Benton comes through. You know, I love you, John. Thank you, John Benton. I just want to make sense out of things. And sometimes, you know what it is? In life, you can't make sense out of certain things, right? You can't do it. You can't make sense out of certain things. I've always been a fixer in my life. Tony from Brooklyn, how you doing? I've always been a fixer. I've always been someone who just wants to make the best possible scenario happen for my family. I mean, for my family, you know, my kids, my wife, my mom. I just want the best for them, the best of everything. And, we got hit so hard with a complete chaotic situation here, catastrophic situation. Thank you, John. And it's just, it breaks my heart, man. It breaks my heart. It breaks my soul apart. I'm not listening. The truth is this. We're listening to some Linda Ronstadt here. I could play it. I could play anything on the piano, Jackie. Just got to learn it. I could play any type of music. I'm going to get back in music soon, Lakey. I'm going to get back in music. How do you accept the unacceptable? That's the question. Nah, I haven't done anything with the pool yet. It will definitely bring back sad memories too, but of course I'll figure it out. Look, guys, I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell all of you something. I can't accept my wife passed away. My mom, for some reason, I got peace in my heart. You want to know the thing is, look, this is the thing. I love my mother. I love my mother more than anything in this world. But my mom was 75. My mom was 75. Jen was 46. My mom was 75. Now, that doesn't mean it makes it right, because my mom was too young. Her mother was 97. Her mother, my grandmother Anna, was 97, and I was always hoping that my mom was going to make it to 97 because she had the good genes. I was like, but her father died. Her father passed away. My grandpa. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell them to stop. The kids play ball, and the ball's banging on the window in the Jersey Mikes. I'm like, I know you guys want to play, but don't break the window here. No, it's fine. It's good. Bensonhurst, that's where I come from. Well, I come from the Coney Island side, Gravesend. That's when I first, my first home in Brooklyn was Gravesend area, Coney Island side. I later in life I was at Bensonhurst, Dyker Park, Bensonhurst. But anyway, I just can't accept that my wife passed away. I can't do it. I can't. My mom, look, again, I'm hurt. Listen, my mom, I'm hurt. But for some reason I could accept it maybe because it's somewhat fair. It's not totally fair. You understand? It's not totally fair. It's somewhat fair. 75, she saw me grow up. She saw her grandkids grow up, but yet it's very sad because I wanted my mom to continue to live. But it was somewhat fair. Jennifer, completely not fair. Nothing fair about Jennifer. Sophia, you're done?
Yeah.
We were robbed. Okay, my wife was too young. Yeah, that's the Brooklyn song. Made out under the Verrazano Bridge, baby. Grew up on the Coney Island side, hot dogs and Nathan's, in the Cyclone for a ride. Cruising down 86th Street, got my windows open, blasting music with a beat. Saturday night at Bay Ridge. Picked up a girl, made out under the Verrazano Bridge. Late night food at Del Rio Diner. Makes me feel finer. That's where me and my wife went, Del Rio Diner, all the time, man. Kings Highway. My wife was my whole world, man. The mechanic. I'm sorry I missed a couple of your comments. What was your other comment? I went through the same. I was prepared for my mother's passing, but went through. God bless you with your younger brother and mother. The mechanic. It's a very difficult thing. I'll explain to you what it is, okay? I do believe that my wife is in paradise. I believe that. I do. I believe she's with her beautiful mother, his Grandma Rose, her mother Linda. She's with our childhood dogs, without childhood dogs. What am I saying? I'm losing my mind. Her childhood dog, Scamp, and our dogs when we first were married, Rocky and Yogi were there, and the Rainbow Bridge with her. Her rabbit, Willie the rabbit, I believe she's there in paradise. But this is the thing. I'm suffering on earth. I'm suffering on earth. And I don't know how long I'm going to suffer for. I don't know if I'm going to live another 10 years, 20 years. I have no idea. 30 years, I don't know. No idea. Okay? But I'm suffering. And I don't want to suffer, but I'm suffering. I'm not saying that, mechanic, listen to me. God bless you. You're saying beautiful things. And I agree with you. But are you hearing what I'm saying to you? I'm suffering. I'm eating, right? You're like, you don't seem like you're suffering. I am. Got a ham and cheese, Jersey Mike style, and the Philly cheesesteak. See, people are not understanding what's happening to me. No one understands. I think I don't think people understand what's happening here. My wife is out of pain. My wife is cancer free now. That's it. No more cancer. No more aspiration pneumonia. No more pain. Same thing with my mom. And I do believe they're in paradise. I believe they're my mother's with her beautiful mom, my grandmother, Anna. She's with her father, Joe, my grandpa. I really, truly believe this. And I believe that Jennifer's in paradise. But the thing is, on earth, I'm suffering. I'm suffering. And I wonder if that was God's intention. Was it God's intention that for me to suffer? Was this the plan? I love you, honey. Was this the plan? For me to suffer for another 10 years, 20 years, 30 years? You guys have no idea how hard it is to live without my wife. Look, if my wife was here right now, I'm going to tell you all the truth. As much as it hurts me, and I want to be clear, as much as it hurts me, because I love my mother. I love my mother. My wife was here, she would help me cope. I'm grieving over my mother. My wife was my mom passing away. But this is the thing. Without my wife being here, do you understand that not only am I grieving over my wife, I'm grieving over my mom at the same time? It's an impossible thing to get over because you kind of need, like I'll give you an example. When my wife passed away, I was hoping my mom was going to help me cope. When she came home from the rehab, I was hoping she was going to make me feel better. But then she passes away in a couple of days. So I don't have my wife to help me cope, and I don't have my mom to help me cope. And that pretty much sums up my whole family. That sums up my whole support system. Was my mother and my wife. My wife and my mom. So it's like, what am I supposed to do now? You know what it is? I feel like I have to literally start over my whole life. Vegas Diner, 100%. I lived around the corner from the Vegas Diner. We lived on Benson Avenue. I lived off 15th Avenue in Benson. I used to go to the Vegas Diner. Now it's a Chinese buffet. Do you know it? Now it's a Chinese buffet. The Vegas Diner was my hangout, man. 100% I've been to the Vegas Diner. 100%. Of course. I love the Vegas Diner. But my favorite was Del Rio on Kings Highway. Me and my wife used to go there all the time. We went to the Vegas Diner many times. Now it's a Chinese buffet, if you can believe it. I just don't. Look, I got some trouble. I'm in trouble, guys. I'm in trouble. Look, I could have accepted anything. You want to hear something? God said, Rich, don't get mad. I think it's your mom's time. Listen, I love my mom. I love my mother. But with my wife's help, with her loving support, I probably could have accepted it, because what gives me comfort in my heart, I know my mom, she had a very tough marriage, my poor mom, with my dad. She had a tough life. My poor mother, I love her. But she raised me good. She did a wonderful job. And she saw her what kind of trouble? Mental, heartbreak, having trouble sleeping, that kind of trouble. Guys, I assure you, I'm going to stay alive for my kids, okay? So don't think stupid thoughts. Don't think stupid thoughts. I'm talking about trouble where I'm not happy anymore in my life. I can't function in my life. You know what I'm saying? Jackie, I can't sleep. Jackie, I can't sleep anymore. All right, Jackie, I can't function. I don't feel like myself anymore. That kind of trouble. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't function. It's just, I don't even feel like myself anymore. I don't know who I am anymore. I go out. I'm not happy. Everything I do in my life reminds me of my wife. Everything I do. Doesn't matter. I'm in Jersey. Mike's, it reminds me of my wife. We've been here many times. Matter of fact, when my wife was getting brain surgery, all right, let me get out of here. These kids, they keep hitting the glass. Leggy, I don't know if anybody could help me with what I'm going through. I don't know if anybody could help me. You know, this is punishment. You want me all to tell you something? What I'm going through is actual punishment. I'm sorry. They're closing Jersey, Mike's here. I gotta go. Here, let me go. I'll talk to you guys later. All right. God bless all of you. Thank you again for your support. I'll make more lives later.